Hi, this is Cherokee, and I am doing a book review on Dandapani's The Power of Unwavering Focus. What a great book. Okay, Dandapani, for anyone who does not know, Dandapani is let me get this right, Hindu priest? Yes, and he spent about a decade in a monastery in Hawaii, learning to practice the art of concentration and focus and whatever else they do in a monastery. So he's dedicated his life to um, learning how to prioritize the things that are important in our life, our family, our friends, our personal goals, things like that. Um, it's difficult in our fast-paced society to find the time to do everything that we love, and we often put our most important, cherished things on the back burner while we pay lots and lots of attention to things that ultimately don't really matter to us. For example, let's say you're working at a job and you'd like to leave your job one day, but the bulk of your time is at this job, and you might have like a personal side hustle or something that you do, and you don't get to do it very often because all of your time and attention and focus and energy is spent doing something that you don't really love. So how do we find the time to bring in more of the things that we love? Because let's face it, there's more to life than working, cooking, cleaning, picking up the kids, dropping them off, birthday parties. So his book shows us how to do that. Now, two things. He also has an app. So I learned about Dandapani a couple of years ago, and he has this phrase that he uses often: where awareness goes, energy flows. So wherever you're putting your attention, that's how you are expending your energy day to day. And he's big on just getting real with people and letting us know that our energy is finite. We all sleep every day. And so we want to utilize our energy each day to the things that matter most to us, building our relationships and working in whatever modality you do, and really enjoying your life at the end of the day. And so he had an app first, and the app is it's a way to slowly build and practice concentration and willpower, and controlling where the awareness in your mind is going at any different direction. And so I've been using his app for the better part of a year, and I got off to a rocky start, but just like anything, you learn to crawl, and then you learn to walk, and then you learn to run. I don't think I'm in the running phase, but I'm definitely out of the crawling phase, and I'm in the walking comfortably phase. So the app has been a humongous benefit to me. And I do it every single day, except for the days I don't. So, but for the most part, I do it as a part of my daily routine. Usually on Sundays, I don't. And so when he came out with this book, I was super excited to read it because, number one, I follow his app already. But I will say, there's a few different aspects to the app, and then there's also a way you can practice each day to build these habits, right? So sometimes I want to go back, and I might recall things, and I have like notes everywhere. So what I did while I was reading this book was I would highlight different things that would be, like, for me, memorable, or things that I wanted to recall. And that's important for me because I know that at any given point I can just I can just open up the book and just read my highlighted areas only, and then get whatever I'm able to glean from that, because the app is broken out into several different lessons. So for me, it's like a shorter way, or a quicker way, to access this information. Much of what's in the app is written in this book. So if you don't have the app, or you can't get the app, certainly get this book. It is powerful and amazing. So who would this book be for? Number one, if you're any kind of entrepreneur, or if you are in business for yourself and you have others under you, or if you are a company and you would like to train your staff to have better focus and concentration and end results. I think this is good for any person who has what we call monkey mind, where there's like a lot jumbled up in here and you're trying to get it all sorted out and all straightened out, and you just kind of don't know how to do that. You know, sometimes when you're in that frenzied state, meditation is not easy. I've been there. I totally get it. It's not easy. However, just like anything, practice makes perfect. And this book, as well as this app, gives you the tools and shows you how to practice so that you can achieve the things that you want. And it starts with controlling where your awareness goes in the mind. When you think about monkey mind, you know, that expression, a monkey jumping all over the place, you know, I remember having that like a lot. I was affected by it. It was horrible. And I couldn't take it anymore. And I would try meditation and different things that were some help, but it was very difficult for me. And when I was following Dandapani, because he's also on YouTube, I would always say, where awareness goes, energy flows. And I would say this all throughout my day. And just saying that phrase helped me to keep redirecting my attention back to whatever I was working on. But there's so many other things that we can incorporate into our life that we have to learn. Because our society is not really set up to teach us certain things like controlling your awareness. And one thing he says, both in the book and in the app, is we're often told to concentrate, but how many times are we showed how to concentrate? And so that's what his kind of like his life mission is, to show people how to use their willpower and their powers of focus and concentration to control where their awareness goes in the mind, so they can free up more time to have fun with life, to do the things that matter to you most, and to enjoy your life at the end of the day. So, that being said, this is a great book. This is like a power staple for me, like almost like a Bible, if you like the Bible. Like the book of Ecclesiastes to me. This is like, is it as good as Ecclesiastes? Different concepts in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes is like the average worldly knowledge. This teaches you how to get to, like for example, in Ecclesiastes, you'll learn that you need to diversify your assets, for example, right? A lot of like really good worldly knowledge is in Ecclesiastes, and it's really short. It's only like 12 chapters long. And they're really short chapters. But this book will give you the tools on how to go about building that foundation, how to establish yourself into a state where you can control where your awareness goes. So for me, this is a staple. This is a win. It is a thumbs up. It's a plus. So yeah, so that's my book review on Dandapani's brand new book, The Power of Unwavering Focus. I think it came out either late September or early October, so it's fairly new. I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and I know it's on a lot of other places when I looked it up online. So yeah, if you feel like someone that would like to control your thoughts, if you feel like you have goals that have been on the back burner and you want to move toward your goals, if you have big dreams and you're not sure how to go about fulfilling them, even if you have small dreams, and you don't feel like there's an out or a way to achieve those things because you're at work all day or your family obligations or whatever, this book, as well as his app, will show you how to do that. I cannot say how valuable this book has been to me. I will say that Dandapani often says people start his app and they don't finish it, and I just want to speak to that. Yes, you will start like that, but you don't have to end like that. So, you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to how badly do you really want it. For me, I kind of felt like I was being tortured by like monkey mind and, you know, lack of direction. direction. How do I start going in that direction? And I knew that this could help me, because just remembering the words, where awareness goes, energy flows, was a big help to me, and I wanted more. And even though I started out very much very wonky, I wasn't consistent with the app initially, and it was challenging at first, but at the end of the day, how badly do you want it? And I wanted it really badly, so I put it into my schedule, so that now I have a scheduled time, Monday through Saturday, to do to focus on his app and or reading through the book. So anyway, that's it. This is a great book. If you're someone like that and you think you could benefit from this information, pick up a copy. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.